Now I want to talk about our protocol, but before going to our protocol, I want to introduce you to very small feature in Cisco iOS, and one of them is password that you need to enter to get into privilege mode, and that's called enable password. And the other thing is the banner that you will see whenever you try to connect to one router using telnet, that is the banner login, or using the normal console mode, that is the banner motd. So to enable these two, I want to show you one thing. First of all, I want to show you how you can enable password on your router. I want to go to privilege mode and then go to configuration mode, and you can see that without entering any password, I could go to configuration mode. This is a security breach. You need to be provided with a password hint so that you cannot enter the router configuration so easily. So to do this, I want to add a password to my computer, so to my router. In configuration mode, I have this. I will type in enable, and you can see that enable is the mode that we call it privilege mode, and you can type a question mark to see what you have here. The password and secret are two interesting things here. The password and secret are the same. Both of them will enable you to add a password to privilege mode, but secret will add your password and save it in your configuration so that nobody can read it. That's the encrypted form of your text. But password, no. Password is saved as clear text. Whatever you type in, that's the way it's getting saved. So I want to use password first and check the configuration and see what happens next. So enable password, and you can see that I need to add a line, or I can add levels. Levels are discussed in CCNP level. And you can see there is a 7 and there's a 0. I'm going to use 0. That means whatever I'm typing in is the exact password that I'm typing in. If I had a password in its encrypted form, I would use 7. So if you do not use any of these letters, any of these numbers, 0 is the default that is used. I'm going to use 0 explicitly so that I know whatever I'm trying to type in is in clear text. So I type, for example, Cisco in capital, and I do not enter any space after this Cisco. Okay, so I hit enter. Now I have an enable password. So I exit. I'm in privilege mode again. I exit, and now I'm out of console. I hit enter to get into console, and you can see that I'm in user mode. Now I try to get into enable mode, and you can see that I'm presented with this prompt. It tells me enter your password first, and then you can go into privilege mode. So I type in my password. I had Cisco in capital letters, and you can see that whenever I type in any character, nothing happens here. This is a security, of course, precaution. That means that nobody can see what is the number of characters that you're entering, or what is the character that you're entering. Okay, I hit password again, hit enter again, and now I'm in privilege mode. So let's go to configuration mode and disable what we had previously. So I type in no enable password. That will remove any password that were there. Let's do it again. I forgot to show you something. I type in enable password and 0, and now the password is Cisco in capital. And let's see the configuration and the line that this password is saved in it. They will show run. I use a modifier. This is a pipe, and I use include. And I want to find the line that has password in it. So I type in, and the line that has password in it is the line that I have configured password in that. So wait a little for, you can see that this is our password in clear text. Anybody who can access the configuration mode can guess the password. For example, you have been working in privilege or in configuration mode, and you leave your desktop, and an intruder can jump into your seat and check the configuration and can see this password in clear text and will remember it. So he will later come and hack your Rudder. So I don't want to do this. I want to remove this. So I type no enable password first. And now the password is gone. I try to have a password using enable secret. And whenever I try to enable a secret, the secret is the password, of course, and that password will be saved in encrypted form in Rudder configuration. So if I try to see the parameters, you can see that I still have level. As I told you, I'm not going to talk about level. I have 0. That means I'm trying to save this in configuration in an unencrypted form. So if I want to see the exact password, I can see this, but 5 is the better thing. So I use 5 and tell Cisco to encrypt this password. If I do not use 5, 5 is default for me. So I try to type in Cisco. Now it tells me that the secret is not a valid encrypted secret. I should not use 5. So I delete it. So I have enabled secret Cisco. Let's check the running config and see the secret in configuration. And now you can see that this is hashed. I should wait for a second, and you can see that this is the hashed password. So even if an intruder could enter your configuration mode and tries to see the password, he could not guess what the password is. So this is a much more secure form of selecting password. Now I disable this. Now enable secret. I remove the password, and now I want to show you something else. I try to enable password again. Password, for example, Cisco, and show run include password. Of course, include password, I should type in the whole word. Now you can see that the password is Cisco. Now I want to enable a service that encrypts anything in your running configuration. For example, the passwords that are here will be encrypted using this service. That is service password encryption. Type in this command will enable this service. Okay, now we have service password encryption. Now I try to find in the password, and now you can see that it has changed to encrypted form. Now you can see that it has changed to encrypted form, but this encryption is not so secure, you know. This encryption can be reversed, you know. Anybody can guess the algorithm that is used for this encryption and can decrypt this password. So this is just a security measure whenever you have password enabled, but the best idea is to use enable secret. So if you, of course, you try to disable this service password encryption using the no service password encryption and try to see the password again, you can see that this has not decrypted. Okay, you need to remove this using no enable password and add the password again to have the decrypted form of your password. So no password encryption does not decrypt any password that it has encrypted previously. The next thing I want to talk about is banners. So I'm going to use a banner. That's the message that whenever I try to enter my console or I try to telnet one console, I want to see this. So I'm using banner, and several types of banner are here. One of them is banner motd, that is the banner that whenever I try to log in using console, I will see that. And the other one is banner login. Whenever I try to log in using telnet, I will see this. So I will use both of them. I type in banner motd, and I will have to enter a delimiter. That means I'm entering a character that I'm sure I will not use it in my message. For example, I'm sure that I'm not going to use the sharp character, or this is a number sign character in my message. So I type in this and I start my message. This is a commercial Rudder. Do not try to hack this. And now I should use the delimiter again. I use number sign to start this message, so I use number sign to finish this message. So I hit enter, and now I exit my console again. And if I try to log into this console, I hit enter, and this is the message I see. This is a commercial Rudder. Do not try to hack this. Now I have another type of banner that is very important for us. I go to enter my password and go to configuration mode, and I use banner login. And again, I'm presented with a line. I should use the delimiter. For example, the number sign is good thing, and I type in this. This is a login banner. Of course, I'm just trying to type in this to, recognize that I am seeing this specific banner. Okay. Now I hit enter. Now I try to log into this Rudder from another console. For example, I'm telnetting this from Rudder 2. I go to privilege mode and try to telnet 10.0.12.1, and of course telnet is typed incorrectly, and I try to connect here, and you can see that I see the banner motd here, and again I see the banner login here, because banner motd is for trying to log into this Rudder, and banner login is for the user that tries to log in from another console. If I go to Rudder 1 and exit again and hit enter, you can see that I do not see the banner login, because this banner login is for the user that tries to SSH or telnet from another Rudder or another console to my Rudder. But I see the banner motd. Okay, now I go to configuration mode, and no banner motd will remove my banner motd. Now I go to Rudder 2, I try to telnet it again, and the only thing that I see is the banner login. So this is a better idea. You should use banner login. Although in CCNA level I do not think that banner login is a topic, but now you should know this correctly, and the usage of this is quite clear to you.